Good afternoon. Welcome to Talking to Dr. Craig and Surprise at Hills. We're still figuring out the name, but today we are talking about two things, scare tactics and should you straighten your teeth?
Can you shut up?
What are scare tactics? Um, you know, there's this group of dentists who tells you this is wrong, metal in your mouth is wrong, plastic in your mouth is wrong, and all they know, they have all the answers. So that's scare tactics from other practitioners and also from non-medical resources as well. What do you think about those?
Well, yeah, I think everybody who has a good camera, a good mic, can get on the internet and basically give all types of advice. But if I was just a patient, of course, I would listen, but I'd always also ask another professional and compare with other online research, not just going for everything, even if it is a dentist who's telling you world-changing information. It's always best, especially in this day and age, to just do your own research. But it's not always bad. Some scare tactics have a purpose for them, to them, and some just not so much. For instance, stop eating candy, you're gonna lose all your teeth. It's not true. It's a major exaggeration, but it could help you keep your teeth. Or floss every day, or you might lose your teeth. Chances are you won't. You could get some complications, but we do have to give you all of those scenarios, even if they are unlikely, just because it could happen to you. Mm-hmm. It does happen to 5% of the population, but it could happen to you. So if we do give you that information, sometimes it's scary, and it helps. It's just that when we cross the line and I start you need to get crowns, you need to get braces, you need to get a braid, you need to do implants, otherwise your life's gonna be messed up and this and this will happen, you'll die, don't get a root canal. Yeah, if you go to a dentist and you're pregnant, you'll die. If some of it can be quite a lot, but I think everything in moderation can be good, but it can also be terrible.
Indeed. And it's terrible when it makes you not want to come to the dentist or when you think that the dentists are doing something wrong. And I know a lot of dentists, and I don't think they act out of, malevolence, ethics. So I think dentists act in a way which is caring, and most of them, when they implement treatments, do it because it's what they were taught and this is what's backed by the research, and it's not because the corporate elites want to become lizard people, but because we care about it. And yes, you can ask questions. It's always good to ask questions, but it's also important to understand and trust the practitioners who invest their time, effort, because these guys go, I speak to a lot of people and we go the extra mile for each of our patients. So I think you should also take that into consideration as well.
Yeah, not saying that all dentists are saints. Definitely, there could be one little evil dentist, I want to crown all those teeth. They won't have anything after I'm done with them. They do exist, but they're an anomaly. Most people want to help people. And I think as a patient, it's your responsibility to do your research, find the right person for you. And I could be a great dentist to Jessica, but not a great one for you for other reasons. So it's always best to just shop around.
Indeed. And that leads us to question number 2. In fact, after this, we're doing aligners on Dr. Craig over here.
We're closing the gap.
Yeah. And this is the question. Should I straighten my teeth? And I hear this. Do my teeth look okay? Should I straighten them? Mm-hmm. Or should I leave them as is? What do you think? What's the answer?
At first, I didn't like my gap growing up, in high school and stuff. And then I got braces. Everything was straightened out, except for just that gap. That gap was stubborn. And somehow I've grown accustomed to it. I kind of like it. It's part of who I am, my life wouldn't change drastically if I closed it or if I kept it open. This is just more out of curiosity to answer questions I get on Invisaligns, so I can just give first-hand experience. You know, like, oh yeah, it doesn't hurt that much, or it takes this long. The most annoying thing about this is the pros and the cons. I've read it, but to experience it is something different. And yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just improve it, and I'll also be adding like a whitening um, with the Invisalign, so that as well. Yeah.
And that's true because I think it's a personal choice. So if you look at yourself in the mirror and say, my teeth, I'm happy with them, then I think you shouldn't straighten them unless they're causing you what? What, the bite is bad?
You can't brush properly
You can't
'cause
brush
another tooth,
properly.
yeah.
Yeah, like, and then there's a lot of cavities and gum disease. Then yes, but I don't think that's a huge chunk of the population. I think most people just look at themselves in the mirror and say, I'm not happy with this. And if that's you, then straighten your teeth. Then
Straighten your teeth.
straighten your teeth.
There's nothing wrong with
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that. I had a tiny little gap and I was not happy with it and I closed it.
Yeah.
And some people could say, but that's not bad. And if you feel that's not bad, then leave it. But if you feel like I would like to improve it, then hey, we're here to do that for you.
I think we don't always have as much time to talk to patients anymore as we used to, because back in the day when we weren't that busy, like 4 patients a day, I would even use up the first 30 minutes just trying to get to know a patient, that have an opportunity to ask as many questions as possible. But like now with some days having like back-to-back bookings, we've kind of like spent less time with the patients, and I'm thinking like maybe we could use this to like share some of the technology that's in dentistry, maybe address some of the questions that have been asked a lot by new or prospective patients or even some existing patients. Just a little chat between us and our friendly patients.
Yeah, and also not forgetting the stuff that we see on social media. Because as much as social media is social media, it's still part and parcel of our lives now, and more people use it. And some of the things are things that we should talk about and say, hey, if this is what you are concerned about, there is a solution, or maybe don't be too worried about this. So this is also a talk, just to answer questions for people who are far away as well, but have questions and queries about dentistry as well.
Yeah. You don't have access to a dentist. What can you do with a certain thing? Or you're falling out with your dentist, or what do dentists think like? Or, I don't know, but I'm sure it's things that we're definitely gonna share, the fun stuff. Do you enjoy? No, I know you enjoy the work. Do you find it fun? Would you describe it like, yeah, today was fun. I was having so much fun with that crown.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Sometimes it's like a emotional roller coaster. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's challenging because like, okay, I've not seen this. And then the routine days are cool because they're kind of predictable. But the days that throw you a curveball are like, I've never seen this before. And then it's like an emotional roller coaster. You're asking yourself questions, can I do this? Can I do this? And then you do it and it comes out well. And you say to yourself, wow. Mm-hmm. Or you do something and the work comes out great. You do a filling, you do a root canal, it looks good. And you give yourself a pat on the back. So it is enjoyable, A bit of an emotional roller coaster sometimes because you're like, ooh, ooh. But sorry for the sound, but like it feels like that. But overall, when you're done and the day ends, you're like, that was intense, that was fun. Yeah. What about you?
I don't know about fun, but satisfying. Because you said, like some days can be quite hard. Some days are easy. It's like working out. Some workouts are easy. Mm-hmm. Some workouts were just like sluggish and you were just dragging yourself through it. But overall, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing besides this. So I guess enjoyable. Mm-hmm. Well, I could go on a vacation or do something much more fun, but in general, of what we do in our everyday lives, there's nothing I'd rather do than look at your teeth.
And as for episode number 2, this is where we close it. And just like
I
these-
didn't even know it's episode number 2.
It's episode number
number
two.
2. How
It's
many of these have we done?
1
No.
officially. Yeah.
I think we've done like 2.
Why are we saying official? We didn't sign anything. We've been doing these videos for a minute. But anyway, episode number 2. Should you get your teeth straight and scare tactics? Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like, subscribe, share, comment, visit a dentist, us or somebody else, but get help.
Indeed.
Or, okay, that sounds like,
Yeah, that,
like you're
that's
an alcoholic. Get help.
it's like, yeah, but
Yeah, but like, see a dentist, man. It's not a privilege. Just go
the
see
right
a dentist.
thing
It's the
to
right thing to do.
do.
Honestly, if you see a dentist, how are you gonna? Oh, we'll pass Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
How are you
wait.
gonna kiss your family for Easter?
For Easter.
With a nasty ass. Without seeing your dentist for a regular cleaning.
how are you going to kiss your family
Kiss your family.
with gum disease and gingivitis?
You kiss your family?
No, I don't. Actually, we don't kiss.
I've never kissed my family.
I don't actually. But you know, these people.
When my mama kissed me.
Yeah, how frequently does she kiss you?
Few and far in between, but I think out of everyone in my family, she has.
I've never kissed a family member. You know, and there is one of those weird family members who just goes around kissing people.
Ah, the uncles.
No, it's a lady.
It's a lady?
Yeah, she just goes. She just goes, and she like wow, what, straight for the lips. You know, she does not hold back my soul.
Yeah, we always have like uncles though who have gum disease and missing teeth
Oh,
and kiss everybody.
They love that,
Yeah,
and it's always the ones with the gum disease.
yeah. Like, why? Why
Correl-
they kiss?
I don't know. Share this, spread it.
You know what my grandma did one time? I had like food. I froze. I couldn't move or anything. It's grandma. You know, it's grandma.
It's grandma's spit.
Grandma's spit.
Take it in.
Moisturizer. Little freak. But yeah, it wasn't good. I won't say it was. It's fine. Anyways, great catching up and check you later.
Alligator.